Hi there, I am Dr. LRC. In this session, we are going to learn about second year PUC electronics important questions for second examination of 2020. So before starting this, we need to understand the question paper pattern. If you take any degree, whatever it may be, so on 10th standard or second PUC or graduation or post graduation or competitive examination, any other degrees, if you understand the question paper or question paper pattern means the board of examination or board of evaluation pattern means you can easily get good marks and you could be successful in that. So here also it is something like that only. So in second year PUC we have in question paper total 37 questions we have. So among these 37 questions student need to answer required, I mean for 70 marks question they need to answer. So here we have part A, which is having 1 to 10 questions, and each question is carrying 1 mark, and total student need to answer 10 questions to obtain maximum 10 marks. If he is failing any one question means he will lose the marks. Here there is no choice in part A. So this is very mandatory and all questions are compulsory. You have to answer. I mean part B, second part is from question number 11 to question number 18 are the 8 questions. Among these 8 questions student need to answer 5 questions. So each question will carry 2 marks and maximum total marks will be 10 marks. And part C will be having 19th question to 26th question. So from these 8 questions, 5 questions are compulsory. Student need to answer 5 questions and each question will carry 3 marks. So total maximum marks student can obtain from this part is 15 marks. Similarly from part D, student can obtain 15 marks. Each question is of 5 marks and student need to answer 3 out of 5 questions. So this is from 27 to 31, and part E is, that is fifth part and last part. So that is categorized as question number 32 to 37. So here 6 questions will be given. Among these 6 questions student need to answer 4 questions. So each will be carrying 5 marks and total will be 20 marks. So like this we have 20 plus 15 35, 35 plus 15 50, 50 plus 10 60, 60 plus 10 70. So total we have 70 maximum marks. So student, if he answers total 27 questions out of 37 questions means without any error he can get 70 marks without fail. So step by step we will see. In this video we are not covering part A, part B, but part C, D, E we are covering, and what could be the important questions for 2020 second examination. By observing previous exam question papers we are concluding, at the end we are concluding what could be the important question, what question may come to second exam of 2020. So that is I have observed and I try to convey, I try to bring and put in front of you. So let us go with part E. Part E is from question number 37 to question number 32. So there are 4 questions out of 6 questions. Student need to answer 4 questions and each is having a 5 marks, and he can obtain 20 marks. So in this question number 37, this is main 17, second 17, first 18, annual 18, supplementary 18, 19 annual, 19 supplementary, and 20 annual. Like this each question is there. So this question number 37 is for C programming. So mainly we can see if we observe all the question paper, previous year question papers, still I have skipped 4 question papers. That is second 16.1, 16.2, 15.1 and 15.2. So those years I have skipped. So here you can see what are the important here. Sum, average, find a C language program, write a C language program to find the sum and average, write a C language program for debugging, write a C language program to accept a radius of the circle and compute its area and perimeter, write a C program to find the sum of first n integers, write a C language program to largest array among 3 numbers, write a C language program to check whether the given number or integer is equal or not. And this March 2020 what is debugging and explain the different types of errors that occur in C language programming. So these were the different questions. If student answers all these questions, if he practices all these questions, means definitely there is no need of extra reading. So it could be a good question bank, and you can judge here what could be second 2020 question paper. So definitely this question may not repeat once again. What is debugging? Explain different types of errors that occur in C programming language. This question will not repeat. Maybe equal or not, largest among them, some has been asked for, some average has been asked for twice, and debugging also asked two times, and remaining what are there, radius is important, and largest is important, equal or not equal important. So 1 2 3, these are very important, more chances are there, and even this is also having less chance, largest or radius or sum, these are having more important. So if student concentrate on these three question, means definitely one may come in second 2020 question paper. Okay, we'll go to next question, that is question number 36. This question is for microcontroller programming. In this microcontroller programming, so main 17, supplementary 17, 18, main March 18, that is main 18, supplementary 18, main 19, supplementary 19, and main 20. Like this we have these many number of questions. So here you can see the first one is move. Write an assembly language ALP for moving the data from 45H into register A and 5EH into R0. So then add them together and save the result in R1. What is the content of R1 after execution? So this is very important, very easy, and if student knows this how to operate move instruction means, so then easily he can write, he can solve. So this is one: move, add, subtract, multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, 1 2 1 2, twice they have been asked, and recently multiplication was asked, and I don't think it would be coming once again. So student may concentrate on maybe move or subtract or add, move, subtract or add. So these are the three important questions for upcoming exam. Similarly, question number 35 here. Once it has been asked, SR flip flops are asked using NAND gate. Second time JK flip flop, and then SR flip flop, and 4-bit synchronous counter, and then SR flip flop, full adder, and full adder. Full adder twice it has been asked. September 2nd 19 and first 20. So full adder, I don't think once again third time also they may ask. So it may not come again. So maybe 4-bit triple counter, JK flip flop, or SR flip flop. So these are the three important questions. Student, if he concentrate on these three things, means he may get any one question. And question number 34, here we have only four things, that is AM, FM. Number one is AM, number two is FM. AM modulator 1, AM demodulator 2. FM this is AM modulation and demodulation, that is FM transmitter and FM receiver, AM transmitter and AM receiver. Like this we have only four answers, only four questions. So if you are perfect in these four means AM and FM, transmitters and receiver from modulation and demodulation chapter, student can easily answer, student can easily get full marks from here. So that is very easy. You can see here what is the principle of super heterodyne AM receiver in first 20 and second 19. The same AM question is asked, so twice it has been asked. So do you expect the same question will come here once again in second 2020? I don't think so. So that's why FM may appear. FM 1 2 3 4 times it has been asked FM, and there are chances. Okay, I'll take back my words. So there are chances of asking once more AM and then FM. So like this you can make important things, and after examination also we will review, and in lack of time, I mean, in order to give in front of you before examination, supplementary examination, so I try to put this in front of you. Next question is 33. In this 33 question, this is mainly for operational amplifier. So in this operational amplifier, most commonly asked questions, that is logarithmic amplifier, subtraction, integration, differentiation, low pass filter, differentiation. You can see here differentiator and where here differentiator, integrator, subtractor, logarithmic. So like this they have been asked, and recently there is no logarithmic. Last time it was not. Last time it was differentiator. I don't think once again differentiator may be asked. And mention four ideal characteristics of op amp. Derive expression for the output voltage of op amp differentiator. So differentiator, twice differentiator. It has been asked. So further it may be. I mean next question it may come. So like this I am expecting. So this is about question number 33, and question number 32. So this is CE, CB, CC amplifier. That is chapter 3. Chapter 3 transistor amplifiers. So you can see here comparison between CB, CE, CC, direct coupling, RC coupling, LC coupling, that is push pull class B push pull amplifier. So the only three questions are there. Student need to concentrate on only three topics. Comparison. So here comparison means a table, CE table, CC table, CB table, and how it's working. All these things you need to concentrate. So student, if we concentrate on this circuit diagram, table, working, means this first question could be solved. I mean second question it is coupling. So in coupling we have three types of cutting. That is coupling, that is direct coupling, RC coupling, and transformer coupling. Transformer coupling is nothing but it is its advanced version is push pull amplifier, class B push pull amplifier. So only three questions are there, three topics are there. If you read all these three means it could be very easy. Okay, here we will expect what we can expect in S20. S20 we can expect this not direct coupling. Definitely no direct coupling. Maybe CB, CE, CC. So either this question may repeat, or this question may be repeated, or this question may be repeated. So 1, 2, 3, and this question. So class B, common base or class B push pull amplifier or RC coupled. Maybe no direct couple. Maybe no direct couple because it has been asked in 2020 examination. Okay. So with this these five questions will sorry 6 questions will be completed, and you have to choose only 4 questions. So you can open the textbook, whichever is easy for you. So though that question you can answer from if you are good in software, or if you are good in mugging up, means you can go with this C programming language. C is 37th, and believe me, 36th question, that is microcontroller, is very easy, dead easy. I don't know if you have been taught or not, I don't know. I wanted to make solve all these questions and make one video, but thinking before that I need to give you the questions, so that's why with handwritten only I am giving. Hopefully I will update this in upcoming days. And this is the digital, this is modulation and demodulation, and operational amplifier and transistor. So these are the fixed questions from 32 to 37. So if student understands this, and here whatever I have written, if he tries means he can get good marks. And next part is part D. Here from question number 31 to question number 27. So 3 questions out of 5 questions you need to answer. So each carries 5 marks, and maximum marks you could obtain is 15 out of 25 marks. So here the question number 31. So this is Boolean expression or K-map. So if you are planning for answer, this means definitely you can score 5 marks here. This is fixed question. So every time the same question is appearing here. So you can see here, simplify Boolean expression y is equal to sigma m, sigma d plus sigma d blah blah blah, and sigma d blah 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 using K-map. Draw the logic diagram using NAND gate. So this is one. And what is here? And identify the logic gate for VO expression. So here you need to, whatever is solved, that's solved. You need to draw the diagram. And here also not NAND gate. By using NAND gate, you need to draw the diagram. Here also NAND gate. By using NAND gate, you can write the logic diagram. Write the logic diagram for simplified expression here also, and here also NAND gate. So this is fixed question. If you are perfect in this, means only this blah blah values, I mean these values may change, but everything will be same. So if you want to obtain 15 out of 15 marks from this session, means you choose this question from my side, because you need to study only one type of question. In others there are two or three types of questions would be there. So next question is 30th. So here from modulation and demodulation, this question is asked. So here FM signal is given, and here you need to find out the carrier frequency, modulation index, modulation frequency, maximum deviation, maximum deviation, and carrier swing. So this question is there. So this same question is asked for all the things, FM, AM, FM and AM. For this, if you read FM and AM content, means if you solve this, means you can answer easily. So if you feel this is little bit difficulty, means you can skip. And the next option is question number 29, that is oscillator, Colpitts oscillator and Hartley oscillator. If you remember the formula, means you can answer this. So here only two questions, two types of questions you need to answer, that is Colpitts oscillator, another one is Hartley oscillator. If you see here, first 17, second 17, first 18, second 18, first 19, second 19, and first 20, means here last time Colpitts has been asked, before that Colpitts, before that also Colpitts, and second 18 Hartley was asked, before that Colpitts, before that Colpitts, and before that Hartley. Hartley is asked only twice. You can remember here. So formula will be F is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi under root LC. So if it is heart is related to love, so H is equal to, Hartley oscillator will be having LT is equal to L1 plus L2, and Colpitts, C for Colpitts, C will be having C1 and C2. CT is equal to product of first capacitor first and second capacitor divided by sum of the first and second capacitor. Only that formula will change. So here the given values will be there, you have to substitute. This is very easy question paper, I mean easy question, that is question number 29. You can choose this also. So earlier one was question number 31 and 29. So these are the two questions. The next question is 28. So this is op amp is also easy. If you have if you could identify the inverting, non-inverting, addition, subtraction circuits, means you can go with this. You can go with this by taking different values. Given Vi1 will be there, and amplification factor will be there, that is inverting terminal, non-inverting terminal, voltage will be given, and two circuits will be there. So by using those, you can easily select that, and you can go with answering. You can go for answering. And next question is question number 27. This is also only one type of question. So C amplifier calculations only there. So you can go this. So you can answer for this question, and it is very easy. So here what we are finding. So first one is V2 across R2 resistance voltage divider network we have. Across that voltage divider network, we need to find out the voltage 2. So that voltage 2 will be calculated by voltage division formula. V2 is equal to opposite resistance divided by sum of the resistance, R2 divided by R1 plus R2 into input voltage, that is VCC. So by calculating that, we can calculate V2 at R2, and then we need to find out IE. IE is equal to, there is a formula, IE is equal to V divided by R. So by substituting VE divided by RE, so that we need to substitute, and its derivative, there is still lengthy equation. So if you remember this, means it can easily calculate Z in base and Z in, Z out, and RE and beta. So given values R1, R2, RC, RE, RL, VCC. So this is one type. And here also, this is only for silicon, this is for germanium, and everything will be same. V2 at R2, IE, RE dash, AV, R1, R2. So this question is repeated every time, and student can answer, student can work on this. So this is very easy. In this part, part D, if student is concentrating on question number 27, question number 29, and question number 31, means, so that would be very easy. So these are the fixed question. You need to learn only one type of questions. Okay. and we'll go question number 27 to question number 31, it completes part D, 5 marks. And next we'll go to part C, that is question number 26 to question number 19. So here we need to answer 5 questions out of 8 questions, 3 marks for each question. Total maximum marks will be 3 into 5, which is equal to 15 out of 24 maximum marks. So a student can obtain here 15 marks from the given questions. So question number 26. So in this question number 26, here satellite transponder. So everywhere you can see here satellite transponder, satellite transponder, satellite transport. 3 times it has been asked, same question. And then radar, then again satellite transponder, radar, and then FOC. Last time no, last time this is M17 FOC has been asked every time, satellite transport, so this may come appear once again if examiner question paper setter is having some problem in FOC in his house or in his workplace, means that may hit him, and while I don't think so. It's just I told like that only. So you can expect. These are all the important. You can expect some other questions, and 90% from here itself. And question number 25. So here M20, S19, M19, S18, M18, S17, M17. Like this we have. So a recent question was explain the operation of power diode under forward bias condition, and before that IGBT. Before that power diode. This question is repeated here, and before that debugging in C programming. Before that microcontroller. Before that C programming. Before that C programming. C programming has been asked here, and here power diode has been asked. So this time we can expect either of them, C programming or microcontroller or power diode. So it depends upon the examiner. So there you need to justify the weightage. So here also question number 24, and latest was at what firing angle SCR and SCR of full wave rectifier must be triggered to supply VDC. So this is SCR full wave rectifier, SCR full wave rectifier, SCR full wave rectifier. 3 times it has been asked. And before that microcontroller, before that microcontroller, before that punch through power diode, before that block diagram of microcontroller. So you can see M17 and M18 and S18, they are having microcontroller here and earlier, and S17, and these things are changing. So it means that when this question paper was set, this was the pattern. When this question paper was set, this was the pattern. Weightage was distributed here, but total whatever may be the weightage, that would be balanced. So student may expect this SCR full wave rectifier or microcontroller, or either of them, any one we can expect here. And then question number 23, draw the circuit diagram. Draw the circuit diagram and explain the working of linear diode detector. And here draw the circuit diagram and explain the working of linear diode detector. Twice it has been asked. Derive an expression for the total power in amplitude modulated wave, and determine VDC and IDC of SCR full wave rectifier for firing angle is 30. So here and here the same questions, and what is demodulation and SCR half wave rectifier. So like this, these questions are there. So these are all important, and if you need to get if you want to get 3 marks, means you can concentrate on this question number 23. So again, coming to question number 22, explain the role of ionosphere in radio communication. Explain the role of ionosphere in radio communication. Explain the importance of ionosphere in radio communication. Thrice it has been continuously asked from M19, S19, M20. So if same team is setting, means so this is happening in question number 20. 3, 24, 25 also. This first these three questions are same, and these 2 questions are same, and this question is different. I mean they are from the same weightage. You can observe that. So if you are perfect in all these things, means you can get good marks in this question. Question number 21. So draw the circuit diagram and explain the op amp as an inverting amplifier. Write the advantage of negative feedback, linear diode detector, Draw the equivalent circuit diagram for transmission lines for high frequency. Mention any two uses of microstrip antenna. So this is a mixture. So negative feedback and block diagram of communication system. So these are all mixed here: op amp and communication system and feedback. So from in order to justify the weightage, they have done this. And question number 20. So this is also one more bank power bank. Question bank. Derive the expression for input impedance of voltage series and negative feedback amplifier. What is a transistor biasing? Mention any two different types of transistor methods for different transistor biasing. Student need to write the just a name and 1 2, and you need to define the biasing. And the same question is repeated here. And what is ionosphere? Explain F layer. Explain three modes of radio propagation. Explain the thermal runaway, leakage current and heat sink. Calculate input impedance of negative feedback if Zn is equal to this much, and amplification factor, and A is equal to this much. Forward amplification factor and reverse amplification factor is this much, means you need to calculate. So like this it is given. And in question number 19 also, so N channel FET, N channel FET, differences between or comparison between FET and BJT, and then what is meant by leakage current, thermal runaway, leakage current, heat sink. Explain the construction of N channel FET, DC load line, and advantage of voltage divider bias. So these questions are asked. So here the chapters are different. Chapter 2 and chapter. So this is only from chapter 2. So chapter 2 and chapter 2, and FET is chapter 1. So from there these questions asked. So part C is, it's a mixture of two chapters. So student need to concentrate, make a question bank of this. If we want to score good marks, means we can total this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 into 7 questions into, so how many? 7 questions into 5. So 35 questions. If you are answer, means you can get good marks or total out of out if you are perfecting in this section, means. Maybe we can expect maybe following questions in 2020. So guessed questions. Guessed questions are how many you need to study. So for example, here in part D, Boolean expression. So here it is only one type of question. So you need to study only one type of question, that is question number 31. And in question number 29, question number 29, you need to read only Colpitts oscillator and Hartley oscillator. Just two types of two types of questions. So you have to answer just two questions. You have to make practice. Only two questions. You have to read only two types of questions. Here only one type of question. And operational amplifier. Here you need to study four types of questions. So earlier we have seen. So there four different types of topics are there. Maybe inverting, maybe non-inverting, adder, subtractor, differentiator, integrator, like this it has been divided, four different topics. And then question number 27, transistor biasing, so transistor amplifier. So here only one type of question, so it is fixed, so that you can study here. Then question number 30, it's a modulation and demodulation. I have skipped here, I missed here, that's why here it is repeated, modulation and demodulation. So this year also only two types of questions would be there. So one type of question, two types of question, four types of question, one type of question, two types of question. So which is easy for you? The student feels easy. So there are totally one question, two question, four question plus four, three questions plus four questions, total seven questions plus one, 8 questions plus here 2, 10 questions. Among these 10 questions, so here you need to prepare only one type of question, and here also you need to prepare only one type of question, and here also you need to prepare only one type of question. So that's why if you are running out of time, means if you want to study less and perfect whatever you study, if you want to perfect, means you can go for this question number 31, question number 29, and question number 27. So if you are reading, means one question and two question and one question, so there are total four questions, only four questions you need to study from this part, and you can get very good marks, out of out marks. If you are excel, if you are perfect only in these three, means you will be perfect, you'll get 15 marks. And Same thing, I have written here once again. So that is a Boolean expression means K map. So this sort of questions will be only one type of questions. And modulator, demodulator, here modulation and demodulation, here two types of questions will be there for AM and for FM. And oscillators, only two types of questions, that is Colpitts oscillator and Hartley oscillator. And op amp, we have so many different types of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 differentiator is missed here. So that differentiator is also there. So you need to study all this lengthy thing. So you can skip this, you can skip this. You can select question number 31, question number 29 and question number 27. Transistor amplifier is also very easy. If you understand this, if you understand this, if you understand this means, well 37, 27, 29 and 31 means you can get 15 out of 15 marks from this section. And coming to next one, that is part E or D2 from 32 to 37. So here this is comparison between CE, CBCC, coupling RC, direct coupling and transformer coupling. So here 1, 2, 3 types of questions are there. So student needs to prepare for, in order to answer this question he need to prepare 3 questions. And next one, question number 34, here AM receiver and AM transmitter, FM receiver and FM transmitter. So here student may so this question FM receiver has been asked, but keeping in safety, you need to answer, you need to be prepared with one type of question, two types of question, three types of four types, four questions you need to um, be prepared. I mean you can prepare, you need to read 4 questions in order to answer upcoming exam. So here SR flip flop, JK flip flop, 4-bit counter and full adder. So they are 3 stars, 2 stars and 1 star, means highest priority. This may come in upcoming exam, that is supplementary 2020, and this may come, this is second choice and this is third choice. So these are the 3. So you can read only these 3. You can just skip this. Or the 10%, only 10% chances are there, remaining are like this. And question number 36, that is ALP, Assembly Language Program for 8051. So highest is highest priority, 3 stars are this, 2 star, 1 star, and multiplication has been recently asked, so that's why only 10 percentage and remaining is there. So here in this question you need to answer 36 question, you need to answer 3 questions, you need to you have to prepare yourself for 3 types of questions. And question number 37, 4 types, that is larger, equal, not equal, debugging, radius and sum and n types of integer. So these are the different questions. So you need to answer 4 question, you need to read 4 question, 3 question, 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 3 10, 10 plus 3 13, 13 plus 3 13 plus 3 16 questions. In order to answer this part E or answer 4 out of 6 questions means, in order to have 20 out of 20 marks means you have to read, you should be prepared for 4 questions. Here I don't know why I skipped this, I'll go with the next session, there it is included. So here you can see here whatever there skipped, here it is there. Question number 37, C programming. Question number 36, microcontroller. Question number 35, digital. And that is question number 33, what we have missed here, that is op amp. And question number 34, modulation, demodulation, FM transmitter, AM transmitter, FM receiver, AM receiver. Question number 34. And question number 32 is, that is CE, CB, CC comparison, working and circuit diagram, and input output signals, coupling, direct coupling, RC coupling. And then class B push pull amplifier, this is nothing but inductor coupling. So like this you need to prepare. And then we have, if you have any doubts or questions how to answer, you can ask me, and these are my contact details. And I would like to tell you once again, so any difficulty, so this I have observed, this is my observation only, and I don't have any friends or somebody who is in question paper setting of question paper like that, like that I don't have. So this is my common observation, and every year I used to tell to the students, so prepare like this, take your own notebook and you need to write all the questions. Question number 37, that is mainly for higher. This is very this method is very good for part E and part D. So where questions are fixed. Questions are fixed, and from the chapter and from the content, student can get maximum marks from this place. This is part D and part E. So if you have any doubt or something like that, means you can contact to me, and hopefully after this exam, after this second examination, I will go with once again I will review this whatever we have marked as important, whatever may come here, that is in part D and part E. So these questions I will update there. So I will compare it this video, and maybe I will prepare one more with the type, not with handwritten, typed one, and for even later on I can you can make one more video for 2021 thing. Okay, if you have any friend or somebody is in need or you are in need, you can go with this. And thanks for listening, and you are welcome to suggest me or make me give me idea, something like that. So good luck, all the best, have good time. Thanks.